is at 5. Okay. Using HP. In Blitzball, players expend HP to perform actions. Think of HP here as stamina, because players remain conscious even if their HP drops to 0. First thing is to remember is that whoever has the ball steadily loses HP while carrying it through the water. Right now, Titus' HP falls from 100 as he carries the ball. As you can see, the HP decreases when the ball is carried. Whoop, crap, I skipped that. I think it just said that shooting, passing, and whatnot requires HP. Each shot consumes 10 HP. So watch closely as Titus loses 10 HP. So I'm going to As you can see, his HP decreased from 26 to 16. In Blitzball, all actions require HP. And note that the stronger the move is, note that the stronger the move you use is, because you will get there will be special moves in this game. The better a move is, and the higher the stats you have, and the better the move is, the more HP you will take. Now let's see what happens when the HP runs low. Players can still shoot if their HP falls below 10, but when they do, their shots are only half as effective. If the commands are highlighted in blue, that means the shot is reduced to 5, which means even if I was all up in his face, I wouldn't have been able to get it. See? Each player slowly regains HP once he's rid of the ball. So that's another thing, kind of. That's another reason why you want to pass the ball. That's the reason why you want to pass the ball is because you want to make sure everyone has as much HP as they can. If you constantly use one player, then that guy's HP will completely drain, and then he will suck butt. So. Encounters. You thought this was a one team and a goalie? Nope. We have to deal with another team. If you're to carry the ball, a action command will open if you unavoidably encounter certain characters. Like for instance, if we just bump into them. For now, let's select no break. If we select no break for a character, then we will not try and get rid of that. We'll not try and get rid of that character, which means our abilities will have to bypass his BL, which is block. We throw a ball, and if we throw a ball and there's still someone we're encountering, our power will be reduced by his block. Opposing players will try to block your passes and shots. His BL is 2, so our pass of 10 will the actual calculation for block is also randomized. So it's also slightly randomized. So it may vary. Anyway, so if a pass fails to 0 or less, the ball is intercepted by the opposing player, which means if the person's block is higher than your pass, then they catch the ball. You can have as much as 3 people in an encounter, and their block can add up if you don't break them. However, if you do break them, your endurance there will reduce, and if your endurance goes to 0, then, well, they get the ball. So as long as pass is at least one, the pass will go through. Once through, the pass will continue to expand PA as it travels toward the intended receiver. Watch pass closely as we resume play. I don't see how this works because I'm throwing away from Vixen, but still. Yeah, he tries to block it and it loses 2. The defender reduced the PA of the pass when it got a hand on it. Now let's see what happens when the defender's block stats are much higher. No break. Pass, his block is 18. I try to pass to Dido. This doesn't make any sense, but he catches it anyway. The defender's block is reduced to PA to 0. So yeah, so then he catches the ball. Now let's encounter multiple defenders. See how that works. No break. Vixen and Abyss's stats block your way. Their stats are shown on the top right. Their total block is 6, so my pass will be 4. Darn burps. So yeah. Luckily, the pass stayed above 0, so the pass was complete. Let's try shooting a goal. Now this is impossible because even if it was just like Abyss or Vixen, when you attempt to shoot, the goalkeeper also comes in, so you're facing 3 opponents. So it'll be reduced to 0 because 2 plus 8 is 0. Abyss couldn't touch it. Oh well, I still lose it anyway. But yeah, just a block, and they didn't explain breaks. Breakthroughs. There we go. We'll look at breakthroughs in this section. I've been explaining a lot of stuff that they explain like in the next section over. Vixen is on defense. You've encountered 3 opposing players. This, I believe, is the maximum amount of people you can counter at once. PA represents passing accuracy. The player's stat is at 17. If you subtract all that, it's less than 0, so any attempt at passing will surely fail. Try a breakthrough here. If he withstands their tackles, the breakthrough will succeed and fewer defenders remain. Keep an eye on Grav's attack during the breakthrough. Note if we try and break through people, then they will tackle us. If their attack surpasses our endurance, then they get the ball. But if it doesn't, if our endurance stays above 0, then we keep the ball and continue on with our action. Now Grav will tackle the ball. If Titus can't withstand the tackle, he'll give up the ball, as I just explained. The endurance, the EN or endurance, is 11, so I can withstand the attack of 7. Yeah, if it's reduced to 0, the attacker steals the ball. Watch the EN closely. Now I'm going to pass. It goes down to 4, and I broke through. Breakthrough is a success, only 2 defenders remain. And my pass is stronger than their block. So, Deado! Break through as many defenders as you can to complete more passes and score more goals. Players can learn techniques from their opponents. This is called tech copy. First, have one of your players mark an opponent who knows a desirable technique. This can be done before the match, not during the match. Now that a player